Hold on. Good afternoon, besties. What's going on? All right, y'all. All right. I'm not even doing sound machine right now, okay? And yes, I'm just dressed like a normal person, okay? I'm going to the playground, okay? Because y'all, ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for all that, okay? So shout out to those that are here. If you're on a replay, that's fine. Remember, I said I was going to try to do lunch. Now I'm getting it together, so don't come for me, y'all. Don't come for me, right? So I got a little bit over an hour. What time is it? 1:45. Okay, let me time myself, child, because by the time I'm done, then I'll be signing off for the day. So this all works out perfectly. Shout out to TGI Fridays. Shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you, Reaper, of course. Celine, I see you, boo. Joyce McFarley, shout out to you. Shout out to DOD. You got outrage? Okay. Shout out to Wolfpack Mine. I see you. I appreciate you. I actually, if you can believe it, I have a guest. I can't imagine who it is. Are you paying attention, sir? Are you paying attention? Y'all remember when we was watching
What up?
watching the Joy Taylor yesterday, and you saw how they opened up and how that lady got to go call Paul Pierce. Are you ready? Hurry up. We just did the same damn thing. I told y'all, always. Are you ready? Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying.
I'm not.
Say I'm lying.
I'm not tripping on you yet. So
Yet? What do you mean yet? What the
I'm
hell?
gonna get on your motherfucking head.
Oh my god! So what else is new? Shout out to Tara. I see you. So y'all saw from the thumbnail. I wanted to talk about Tyrie Nichols. There's only 2 topics today because y'all, this is just a lunch thing, so just not going to be long at all. Because the 3 officers are not guilty, right? And I don't see no outrage, y'all. What's going on? Where the outrage at? How come people ain't out here in the streets carrying on, talking about, oh my God, we can't believe it. What do they say? Defund the police. Where did defund the police at, y'all? I'm confused. What I'm missing, Bueller? But my friend Gotham City God talked about it because he's always talking about this type of stuff. So I want to play what he had to say, and then me and Trinidad's going to discuss it. All right?
This situation with Tyrie Nichols might be new to a few, but I've been spoke about this a year ago. Like when the first 2 officers was acquitted, the most serious charge, which was murder. I think they was found guilty for some of the other charges, but the most serious charge, murder, they was already acquitted for. This been happened. And when I spoke about it, everybody was acting oblivious like they didn't even know who Tyrie Nichols was when that man's supposed to be a household name the way these officers did him. But like I said, when I spoke about it, at the time when it first happened, you ain't see no outrage. You ain't see no marches. You ain't see no bullhorns come out. You ain't see nobody talking about no justice, no peace. Want to know why? Because it wasn't no white officers involved. Y'all know why. No. It wasn't nobody to ambulance chase. It wasn't no hustle. Right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing to sell news. It wasn't nothing for these fake black activists. You understand? The Al Sharptons and all them to attach themselves onto to say, yo, man, stop the black murder, man. The white people keep killing us out here. Once they seen it was all black officers, they shut the fuck up. And ain't say a word. Your discretion. It was just like another regular murder that happened in the hood. Regular shit. Yo, Tim killed black last night. Word. Yo, that shit crazy. Yo, but how about them Knicks? You know what I'm saying? They looking good, right? That's just how this was. And this is what I keep trying to tell y'all, but y'all be thinking I'm bugging. When it comes to black people killing black people, these people do not give a fuck. Woo! When it's a white person involved, they on the scene because they know it's going to be news sold. They're going to get a fake position. They're going to play on black people emotion. Yo, the white people's being racist and this, that, and the third. But as long as we down in each other, they don't give a fuck. And I'm here to call that shit out. And the way they did, boy, was so gruesome. Yeah. Like they beat that man to death and it ain't have shit to do with no police work. Nope. Allegedly, he was fucking with one of these officers' exes. Yep. And he found out and was jealous and he rounded up his homies and they tracked boy down and beat him to death. They beat him to death over some personal shit over a female. And every black activist and all these fake black leaders When this shit happened in 2023, they was like this. Ain't say a fucking word. No bullhorns, no marches, no outrage. It's like I said, it wasn't a white officer involved. But y'all keep following behind these motherfuckers. Y'all learn.
3 former MPD officers, Tyre being Justin Smith and Demetrius Haley, all faced several counts, 7 charges in total each of them getting a not guilty verdict on each count.
Interesting, ain't it? So it's good that DOD is here, because I would love to hear what he had to say about it, because I agree with the Gotham man 1000%. So first of all, the Tyre, it was 5 officers. It was 2 of them that pled guilty. They probably feel like idiots now. 3 of them just like 2 days ago were not guiltied, whatever it is that you say, right? Not guiltied, right? And I don't hear nobody saying nothing. Where they at, Bueller? I'm asking the chat. Why is no one screaming from the rafters? Where is Al? And Ben is on the case, y'all. Ben is the lawyer for Tyrie Nichols' family. They was out here for Cam. They out here whenever any white man does something to anybody. They out here telling y'all that you can't do shit because of racism. And now that 3 police officers, remember defund the police? And ain't nobody got nothing to say, because there's a black man that's dead, y'all. He up out of here. And it's so gruesome. It's so gruesome. If you read what the hell it is that they did to that man, those 3 big ass Donkey Kongs to that one little Mario brother. I'm just using that as an example. They're so big. And then he's just like Mario. And then they just beat that man all over some PUSSY at the end of the day, because they were sharing pictures and everything, y'all.
Go to bed.
No, because I just want to just make the comparison on how big these niggas were compared to him, and then held him down while the other ones was beating him and kicking him, and just he ran away. So that was cause, y'all, because he ran away from the people that were beat. So technically, I guess we're supposed to just stay there and let these people beat on us. He ran away, which was cause. And then they went even further in holding him down and beating his ass. And he died 3 days later.
Oh, they got on Buddy Hills.
They got on his everything. They got on his everything.
Man, what up?
And now it's like this story is like the Bill Belichick story. It's just this should be on the level of Carmelo Anthony. Let me say Frisco, Texas. This should be on the level of Frisco, Texas. Go ahead.
You know what outrage bait is?
Yeah.
All right.
Shit.
There's no the value of the outrage bait, and this is so low, nobody's gonna jump out in front of it. So nobody's gonna jump out there and say what when they call for these black leaders in America, right? Mm-hmm. They don't care about that shit, dog.
You know, I know that.
So yes, I know you know.
Right.
But to clear everything out, right? And to answer the question, what you asked was, there is zero, what you call it, attraction point to it, if that makes sense.
No.
Simply using the race factor alone in America is enough attraction point. That's attraction point 1. But there is no attraction point, right? Because when we as people had to look at our own people and say, yo, get on their heels. Because this is nasty across the board.
Yes.
We won't say that. But what we would do is do some shit like support Lululemon bullshit when they went in there and it was shaking wagons. You smell me?
That is a great example because I feel like I heard more about that stupid ass Lululemon bullshit with those whores than what just happened with a man who is deceased, a man who was beat to death by the people that we're supposed to be afraid of and scared of. And I'm never saying that there isn't racism within the police force, but that's the same across the board with anything, and that the police don't have issue, because I believe that they definitely do. But it doesn't matter who the fucking race is. Like, they would have everyone believe. So there's more outrage for whores, and not the right outrage, because honestly, enough people supported that shit, to be perfectly honest with you. But I heard more about that as a whole, whatever the viewpoint was, than this at all. I just kind of happened upon this. Let me just say thank you to Woquill. He said, we don't have black leaders. We have ninjas in position to lead blacks towards certain agendas and narratives, much like what happened with the election. They're doing the same thing. If it don't benefit them, they don't give a damn. And while niggas don't see this, black people, whatever you want to call yourselves, I don't get it. Go ahead.
Think about how slavery was, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they talked about the field homies and the house ops, right?
Yes.
The house ops had stain over the field homies for some reason, because they were closer. So they became ops, and they would snitch on the field homies when the field homies were trying to get jiggy. Even when the field homies was still telling the house ops to say, "Yo, we need to boogie." The house ops are still tell the real op that the field homies are trying to slide out. I'm trying to be real.
Yes.
I'm trying to be clever at the same time. I'm not trying to say certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, appreciate it.
So there's traitorism trait is not something new, not something that we are now being exposed to. This agendarized thing for I thing is not new. You smell me?
Yeah.
Why would anybody think that those? And this is based off of what Quill was saying. Shout out to Quill. We know these things for fact. Hence the reason why the grassroots movements are so strong. Because we really still in the field low key. You smell me? And we realize who the house ops are that talk to the real ops. So the grassroots is always going to be powerful. The grassroots is going to be powerful regardless. Because we all feeling the same pain and the same pressure. They don't care. The house ops do not care about that pain and pressure that goes on in the field because they're not there.
Thank you, Lauren. Rest in peace to Tyrie Nichols. I should have led with that. I'm just a little upset, honestly, that this can be ignored. Because I consider this being ignored. I consider this definitely being, because Ben Crump is in there, y'all. So I think it was Reaper asked, what's he doing? He's representing the family, and there is a lawsuit. I think it's something like $500 million, some amount of money.
They gotta break their back, bro. They have to break their backs.
What you mean with the lawsuit?
Yes.
I mean, that just because that's what you asked for, don't mean that that's what you're going to get. But I bet you Ben will fight for that. I promise you, Ben is going to fight for that. So he will get paid from that, right? He's not going to get paid if they were convicted or aren't convicted. Meaning Ben Crump.
It's so many lawyers, dog. It's so many lawyers that are better than Ben Crump. Let me be clear. There are lawyers that take this case pro bono that are better than him.
Absolutely. I don't think that he's getting paid at all. Of course, he's always taking it pro bono, in my opinion, allegedly. He always taking it pro bono because you get paid at the end, and then you get your 30%.
That sounds kind of ABC, don't it?
What?
Taking it pro bono.
You're so. Anyway, yeah. So then after that, this doesn't matter to him right now because it's the civil case that matters to him. How is he any different than Busby at the end of the day? Except for maybe he don't put a narrative out because the narrative is already out based off of whatever happened and everybody's already outraged. So he don't have to worry about that part, allegedly. So we already knew what happened with Tyrie Nichols because it was in the news and everyone was all outraged when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel like it's like, oh, they were all black. They was all black. Oh no, that's not what we was expecting, man. Lord. But let something. I don't know yet. I should have brought it up. What are you laughing at?
The man's that.
Of course. Anyway. I can't take you, sir. Can we ever be serious around here?
I was trying to be serious.
Can we ever be? I'm talking to man's that.
Oh, okay.
But the newest thing going on, the guy whose son was deleted by the police, and then he went and ran over a random man, and the community is supporting that man and is saying that he did the right thing. Now, of course, from what I've seen, because I haven't really seen too much of it, with the child who was not, I don't even know if he was a child. I don't know how old he was.
He's a young boy.
Okay, that was taken out by the police.
Maybe 19. Maybe 19.
Okay, so he was,
if I remember correctly.
Okay, so he was taken out by the police, and the body cam, from what I've seen, does not warrant what they did, allegedly. But the father went and took out a different policeman just to do it. And the cheers for that is crazy to me, because as soon as it's your relative or somebody black, then it's going to be outrage. And you shouldn't have did this, and it ain't right. Shout out to Fa. He said he was 18, but he stole a car and had a gun. Yeah. Okay. So allegedly.
Yeah. Fa, you gotta clean it. Fa definitely gotta clean that up, G.
Allegedly, he
what up, G?
Stolen car. Couldn't get into the house. Stole the car with 3 other people. I don't know where they came from. They was asleep in the car. The car had already been reported stolen because it was stolen. So they turn up, the police, to knock. What the hell are you doing? And they run. I'm trying to understand where those conversations go on how you act, what you do, how you interact with the police. What happens when you put yourselves in situations that you shouldn't be putting yourselves in? You can't be out here doing wrong and expect things to go right.
Fa, the reason why you got to be careful when you say these things, dog, is because if they find a rat on him, different. But if they just found a rat, what's my information very different from your information? So it allegedly works across the board. I'm starting to like the word allegedly, right?
That's our word, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Unless the rat was on him, then it's a different story. But they did find a rat, and I think they found more than one rat. Still, it's a lot more in this whole scenario. And that's me talking to the homie Fa.
I was gonna say I'm just going high level with it because I don't know much.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
So whatever you know, feel free, because I don't know much.
You want to talk big scale?
High level for sure. So
okay.
So we got this going on with the first Tyrie Nichols, and nobody got nothing to say.
Right.
Okay, so now we're moving on. I don't even know the names of these people. I'm so far away from it. Hinton, if I'm not mistaken. The Hinton case. Go ahead.
Higher level.
It be your own. Go ahead.
Higher level.
Yes.
Why is he in that scenario in the first place?
Yes. Meaning the son.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. What? Remember we talked about brought up C? And how your clan get down and where you from? Foss said something too. Could you highlight what Foss said a little bit earlier? Just yeah, so long as it is, I'm dropping around and picking it back up. Okay, all right, cool. All right.
Allegedly. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, bro. Why are you in those scenarios in the first place? Right?
I'm gonna
telling y'all.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I keep telling you, my granny said, if you're not there, your name can never be called.
Right.
You smell me?
Yeah.
My granny told me that shit when I was when I'm talking about a boy.
Because that's when we're supposed to learn this shit.
I was
you can't tell people when they're 8 damn teen and 7 damn teen. It's too late.
Yeah. Because those are building block things and structure that you receive when you're a child, correct?
It's parenting, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Dog. Fire, you already know you the gang, homie. My granny told me this when I was a boy. So I started. So when I really started to come into my manhood, right? I started hearing her conversation spin back in my brain, and I realized if I remove myself from things, then they can't call my name.
Yes.
So why is this boy, young boy, 18, 19 years old, young bull, got his whole life ahead of him, right?
Right.
Why is he in that scenario in the first place?
Right.
To one, being a stolen a G-ride, two, have a rat with him, right? Tree end up losing his life over some silly joints. But then his if his clan, if his bloodline was hold on, I'm holding it. If he came from that seed that was gonna get down like that, then maybe that's the issue already. You smell me?
Correct. Yes, I agree.
All right.
Because if his answer, because there's people when I see them in comments on the blogs, of course, to say that I understand and it couldn't be I would do the same thing and they do this to us all the time. I feel like y'all missing the point here. If it was your family, you wouldn't appreciate that. But why is that what he's doing? Maybe that's why whatever this child's name is, maybe that's why he was out here, because he was doing something he wasn't supposed to be, and because allegedly he couldn't get in the house. Why don't he have a key? What are we talking about right now? It's not like he's 12 and 13 or 7, 8, and 9 where you might not give him a key. He's 18. Why can't he get in the house? What was going on? That doesn't matter, and yet it does. Because you can't just pick the parts that you want on this story or any of them and just go with the flow from that. There's a lot of questions with it. It doesn't, and a lot of it don't make any sense.
They don't pull things apart, dog. All they want to hear is the trauma part and how it makes them feel. I keep telling you, this is not a logical world we living in anymore.
No, not at all. Agreed.
This is a feelings world.
Right.
Remember we talked about it the other day, talking about how CNN and Fox and ABC and CBS saying and all the things could spin your emotion. You know what I mean? They could spin your emotion into turmoil, stress, disaster, fear, and all the other things. The same way they use the sports channel to spin your mind back into having a good time. Y'all attached to these things too much emotionally. Take a step back and just look at what is going on. That is it. I'm not saying take 10 steps back, because I know that's asking way too much. Take one step back.
I I agree with you. I've told y'all that's what my stepfather said to me. You gotta make sure that you think things through and don't make rash decisions because your life will change in 1 second if you don't take a moment to think something through. And that was him talking to a girl, a female, who clearly he saw something to say, this is amazing. I need to tell her to calm the fuck down, basically.
One second and one decision could derail the rest of your whole. And though they never been out.
But this happens so often in not this situation, but just situations that young people get into, and then it ends up Frisco, Texas, for instance. Everybody, all the racists can race all they want to. Let the racists race how they want to. But I would hope and pray to the Lord God in heaven above that I have taught my children that if you have a problem that is that bad, that you come to me first, at minimum. Don't go and be putting anything in your bag to go deal with somebody who's doing something so that you then go do something that you can't take back. And then you call me. No, you call me before then. Which is basically, how it worked in school. But I guess that's just to 90s or something. That is just not what people want to do anymore. Just do what you want. And then you got people coming through to tell you that you're right when you know damn well that shit is not how it's supposed to work. And then when it happens to your ass, we don't want to hear it.
These motherfuckers ain't outside. My bad. These people ain't outside, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, all these opinions and all this other shit is garbage. They never been outside. They never had no hate in their heart to go do something. They never grab no grips. They never grab a hawk. They never slide. I'm telling you because I know for sure. Because if you know that life, you would tell people do not do it.
I don't know that life. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm not gonna do it. And some of it is like common sense, though, right? I would think
it's not.
I didn't need to be a part of or know anybody to know that I didn't want to be around then. None of that. That's just me.
It's not common sense. I get what you're saying, and I comprehend what you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's not common sense due to how often and how leisurely it happens.
Leisurely for sure. Like you go into the damn ice cream store. Yeah. Let me acknowledge NTAT. Thank you, hon. He said something tells me the son didn't live with Rodney like Trayvon didn't live with his dad. Your son stealing cars from Kentucky, riding around with a heater? Allegedly, yes. This happened in Kentucky? See, I don't even know that much. So, are you trying to say that because he lived with his mom, it's a single mother situation, and that could be the potential issue? Emotional? He couldn't get into some house. Is that right? If you're still here, he couldn't get into the house or something. Allegedly. Car was stolen from Kentucky, and then they ended up in a different state. Is that why you're?
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Where did this happen at then?
That's what he's saying. It was. This is Ohio. This is Cincinnati, Ohio.
Talk.
Type trains. Internet stamp. Dog. I just let people do and say what they want to say, dog. And it's because I'm trained already. I was trained and I wasn't supposed to be, if that makes sense to you. It makes sense to y'all. I was not supposed to be in the position that I was in, but I made decisions and I did knucklehead shit, right? So now when I pivoted my life and became responsible and became conscious, aware, respectable of life, and not just my life, but the life of other people, and just going on this path of like a new of what my granny really wanted me to be in the first place, if that makes more sense. Everything started lining up for me. I promise you, everything started lining up, job wise, life wise, just being positive in this world. That's why I comprehend that people that talk this emo things, like once I gained control of my emotional state, I realized how many decisions I made was based off strict emotion. So one night I was at a party. Somebody said something. I told my brother. I went up the block, grabbed the thing, came back down the block. My brother was the one who told me, no, don't go do shit with it. You smell me?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm looking at it, I tell my brother, thank you all the time. You smell me? And this is because I comprehend he saw the future of it.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting with you, dog. I'm not bullshitting with you, dog. I had a bicycle. I was gonna go I was get on my bicycle, grab a grip, grab a hawk, and slide down the block. Ask any. Push on, dog.
Fa said allegedly the dad has a 3-month-old and a 6-year-old as well. We were talking about that on Anton After Hours last night. If that's true, this dude an even bigger sucker, shaking my head. Allegedly, I agree if that's the case. So y'all giving me information. So he didn't have enough control over himself as the father to not even think about his 3-month-old, his 6-year-old, and with a 3-month-old, I'm gonna just go ahead and go out on a limb. His girlfriend at minimum didn't have any type of control from that perspective to think about what life is going to be like for them, crashing out, and still basically, I guess because he's getting support from what I've seen, just acting like he's the man. Like, you're going to jail, sir. You're going to go to jail. So when God forbid this family, the rest of his family, is not able to make it in the world because of this, then what? Then what? And they said that Kentucky is near Cincinnati or something like that, and it's close enough or something. I don't know. I don't know. So that's fine. No,
I don't know.
That's funny.
We figured that out.
They never ask these type of questions to get to the root of anything for understanding, because it's racist in order to ask questions. Child, I can't. Because if this is allegedly true, and I don't not believe you, but I want to make sure I say allegedly, Fa, then that doesn't, then I'm assuming that you probably didn't, whether the son lived with the mother or not, you obviously weren't instilling anything of value to him to calm the F down when clearly you do the same damn thing.
Okay, cool. Take it to trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take it to trial. Now, this I'm at the parrot. Take it to trial. What's going to be the outcome? Who knows, right? Because it's going to trial, right?
Yeah.
You're going to charge them for unlawful execution, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, when the law you're supposed to live by doesn't work, and you know they dirty, get down. Just like the case with Buddy in Memphis.
Mm.
If them 4 policy enforcers end up in a situation, I personally would not be surprised.
Say that one more time. If
those 4 policy enforcers out of Memphis, 4 or 5, I don't care if it was 10 of them, whoever's involved, if they all end up in a scenario I would not be surprised, nor would I feel no type of way. I'm not condoning people washing people and removing them from the census.
Right. Agree.
I'm not jacking that.
Right.
But we live in a flawed system, which we already know.
Mm-hmm.
So if the system ain't working, there's a song called "Get It Back in Blood." That song is there for a reason.
I don't know that song.
I'll send it to you later on.
No thanks, but thank you. I'm just saying, like, so when you say that we know that the system is flawed, right?
Yeah.
Why do we continue to play the wrong game to get caught up in said system?
Why do we continue?
So we're playing a game where we know what it is and still playing it wrong.
So a criminal is always a criminal until one time, right?
Correct.
You could be a criminal your whole life. Then you become a what? A jailbird.
True.
So the only time you become a jailbird is when you get caught.
That's true.
So
okay, but if you want to play that game and you know how you typically ends, I don't want to hear it when you get there.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm driving at. Yep.
So Ben Crump and Al Sharpton and the rest of them can kiss my entire black ass about it.
Hey yo.
But you want to play
my ass. How big is that thing?
You want to play focus. You want to play this game where you know how it typically is going to end. Then I'm confused as to why the empathy and sympathy and we should all support when you wanted to play the game and you lost. Just like gambling. I want to win. I try to win. But when I lose it all, am I going to go deeper? Pause. And get more money and go deeper? Pause. Or am I going to quit while I'm ahead? Because the odds are always that the house wins. The house always wins. So am I going to keep going and continue to lose?
Yeah, because the police officer has to be lucky one time to catch you. You smell me?
Right.
You only got to get caught one time.
Right. One good time, yeah.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
But don't just start saying that it's racism and the big bad police. Do we know who they are? Do we know what it is allegedly? Then again, why are we calling them when you need help then? Or when we get Donkey Kong in there from New York.
Relax. Lay off my G.
That's my dude. He do look like Donkey Kong though, but he effing it up over PUSSY. Y'all, seriously, when we look at these news conferences and the police all get named because they're coming out here to talk about whatever, right? Why is it that it's always a bunch of black people up there? Always. So what is the problem? We can't get in there and make any type of difference, any type of a change, any type of anything?
No. You want to talk about it real quick?
Go ahead.
White people are just as fucked up or more fucked up than the black people are. What happens is because black people don't control media or don't own the media, they cannot show the greatness of black people. So when you control the image of yourself on a digital on the digital scale, as to say, well, let's say we owned, let's say me and you buy a company, right? And it's Messy Trend, right? We own a company. We could push all the publicity we want to. What happens is we could push all the greatness of black people. We could push the black histories. We could push black currency. We could push black. We could do it all right now. What happens is because black people don't have a monopoly or even one for real, even one standpoint in the projection. God damn it, hold on. Of what is portrayed out there in masses.
I didn't know this.
And because what
They look like it.
Shit.
They look like it.
So that's the dogs, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So damn, that shit true. So as soon as we control our image, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we control how we are viewed. Think simple. Think about how when they talk about we gonna go to Africa and feed the starving and hungry. They don't ever say we finna go to Africa and bang out with the rich billionaires. They don't ever say we finna go hang out with the oil tycoons, right? In Bahrain. You will never see nothing other than black people being destitute for decades.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's decades of media. It's of decades of media deception already put out there. You smell me?
Absolutely, I agree.
It sells. It's gonna fucking sell.
Agree. So you know who was talking about getting control and getting some media a visibility and trying to come up with black media. And
yeah, KS.
Yeah,
it was KS.
And they dogged him the entire fuck out.
KS was the one building it.
Is exactly what he was doing. But instead of realizing that and stop being so fucking triggered about the biatches, just go ahead and just continue to focus on that instead of listening to him, which is why he was bringing people together, TLA and Sperling and all that type of stuff, to expand. Because as soon as you start talking about expansion and getting something together, niggas come through and act like you're doing something wrong. Blame white people. But anyway.
So the thing about KS was this. KS charged black men with not only reshaping their image, but owning shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He charged a black woman with reclaiming their modesty and how they present themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
With those two things intact, it creates a whole new image.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we could display the greatness and have not turkey leg a hut being and Lululemon and all these ratchet shit being the image of black, because we know that's not the image. You think that's the image of my fucking granny, dog?
That's the blogs doing it.
The dog. You think that's the image of my granny and my auntie and the woman that raised me?
Oh hell no!
I got the image of them. They don't play none of those games.
No, none. No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. So he was saying, reclaim it.
Right.
Come out of that as women. Men, come out of that and own and come together and build it together.
Exactly.
So where we could have our own channel. We could have our own things to put on the ground. So that when people tell our story in such a fucked up way, that's what he was fucking saying.
Yeah, we could combat that. Absolutely.
Dog, you gotta let people be people. Dog, I promise
you. Keep talking. Hold on.
He said keep talking. That's all he was trying to convey across the board. The thing about it was a lot of people that was jacking KS, they never really heard what KS was saying. So when they talk about this high value man scenario, right? So the high value man thing is now on this big spectrum. Oh, high value man. I want a high. That was just a concept that he created to describe something, right? Mm-hmm. And with his description of that, he had the layers to it. Great, good, beautiful concept of it. But a lot of times people forget that KS made it absolutely clear for women that want high value men, this is who you have to be. But now, this is regular men. And the regular men are everyday men. They missed the point of separation.
Right.
They missed the point of separation. So now every man that's making 90 bands is going to get a promo to make a promo in the next 2 years to make 100 bands is now a high value man. So calm your fucking ass down. I make my pocket okay.
90 is not enough. What are you talking about?
That's
it's
right.
It's got to be 7 figures. You are a scrub until you make 7 figures.
Yeah,
okay,
I ain't shit. I'm jacking. I ain't shit, dog. No, they forget about the aspects that were all into it. Because guess what? A lot of these men had these issues with these women, and they never really addressed the issue with the joint that gave them the issue. So if the girl gave you the issue, what you do is this: you call her and you say, "Messy, you okay?" You'd be like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And this is what you tell her. Remember when I was working at McDonald's? He's like, "Yeah, I remember that." Bitch, you ain't shit because you fucking left me and I was working hard for you. And you cuss that bitch the fuck out, and that's it. You click the phone, you go about your business. That's it. Get it off your chest and keep riding, dog.
All righty then. You ain't shit. Okay. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Because you know all this mess. I'm working on a video now that I'm about to put up in a little while that just pissed me the entire F off. And if these biatches ain't out here to call this shit out, and it ain't even my issue, I'm gonna call it the fuck out, because I gotta be associated as a female, a black female, with this bullshit. And we all ain't the same.
You know, I don't know. We still reviewing your black card.
Oh, whether I'm black or not. Okay.
That's still in review. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway. So, all right, that's it. Let me show you something else. Because I got about 30 minutes. I can't believe they over here trying to talk to me. I'm at lunch. Anyway. Hold on. Did you hear about this? A 12-foot black woman now stands tall in Times Square, and some folks are big mad about it.
Stop.
Let me read it. So this is from the Griot. So you know the Griot is blackity black, and I can't stand them at all. Not because they're
Griots?
Yeah, they're biased.
Griot. Huh?
They're biased. Yeah, they're black. Mm-hmm.
Griot's Haitian.
You think so?
What's the name of it? The Griot?
The Griot. Well, it's black stuff over here, so you can be technical all you want to. It's colors at the end of the day. Okay.
Put it in place so I can get pissed off. And
it's an article. It's an article. So this just happened this week. The statue titled "Grounded in the Stars," installed by British artist. All right, we don't care. So this is the picture, y'all. So this is just up close and personal. Big and round.
I'm end up strangling a white woman today.
You better stop that and be quiet. Do that tonight on your own damn channel. Oh, so, okay. So
allegedly. A
12.
I don't know if that makes it better. I don't know.
No, it doesn't. But a 12-foot bronze statue of a black woman with braids wearing casual everyday wear in Times Square has people talking. While a new installation or anything really in New York City's most famous tourist stop doesn't usually stop the throngs of people moving through, the installation titled "Grounded in the Stars" has started conversations about both good and bad online and in the streets of the Big Apple. The black woman is standing tall, unbothered, basically chilling, hands on her hips all day, every day. Unbothered is a popular word nowadays. She is every woman, and every woman is she. The statue was allegedly inspired by Michelangelo's David. How? Child, people
what?
Saying shit. Exactly. All right, it came from the Bryn Mawr. The description of the installation reads: through scale, materiality, and posture, grounded in the stars, disrupts traditional ideas around what defines a triumphant figure and challenges who should be rendered immortal through monumentalization. Located at Broadway and 46th, this installation will be up until June 17th. Damn, they couldn't even make it to Juneteenth. So this is from Essence of Black Culture. A 12-foot statue of a black woman has been installed in the heart of Times Square, New York. It was created to symbolize inclusivity and representation.
Why is she fat?
That is not what you're supposed to be focusing on.
All right. Yeah.
That's enough. What you thoughts?
Could you fucking make that picture bigger?
Hold on. Let me go to this one. Oh, hold on.
You can't do the plus thing and make that picture bigger itself. Yeah, there you go. All right. Now move it up so there you go.
This is
So they put and she don't got no tits. I'm done. I'm fucking
Goodbye,
done.
sir. I'm gonna need you
I'm
to
done.
focus, okay? Is that
I'm
the
done.
point?
I'm done.
She don't have a skirt on, Trinidad.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. No. Who does that represent? Who does that?
This is
Read the passage one more time for me, please. No, the one that no, not that bullshit. The one that explained it.
the description of the installation reads: through scale, materiality, and posture, grounded in the stars, disrupts traditional ideas around what defines a triumphant figure and challenges who should be rendered immortal through monumentalization. That's it. Inclusivity and representation. So more of the banana and the MFing tailpipe.
Who does this represent?
Black women, what are you talking about?
If y'all don't go tear that shit down,
I don't give a
tomorrow,
fuck.
y'all are fucking trash.
I don't give a fuck. It's up to the 17th. But when you get people in your face, specifically the white people, don't ask the fuck why. Because why anyone needed this and what the fuck this is supposed to do and how this is supposed to help any fucking thing
this is amazing.
is crazy. This is doing nothing but getting on people's nerves, including mine, because I didn't need this in any way, shape, or form. Jay Gray said they put up a statue of modern Mammy in New York City. You ain't shit. Shout out to you, boo. While Trent is thinking, Ms. AB says, Big Berta in statue form, I'ma tell you.
If y'all don't go tear that shit the fuck down, y'all are fucking trash.
Ms. AB says, if I'ma tell you, we're a person. Appreciate y'all.
What? Oh my God. It's so much more
important shit to be worried about. And they are defending this shit like it was no fucking tomorrow, which is why I don't give a fuck. This is why I don't associate myself with this bullshit. This is DEI all the fuck over again. What the fuck is this supposed to do except for rile up motherfuckers that you said that you're not trying to be around and get on your fucking nerves? This doesn't help anybody. This ain't no fucking representation. This is supposed to make you bitches feel better. Not you. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to see if I can get it on Instagram and read the comments.
Please email me this article so I can go black the fuck out tonight on this shit.
Watch your language when you do. But
if this is the thing that makes you feel good about you are basura kunyo ponyeta. Yo, just go die. I'm up.
This is amazing.
No, I don't. Maybe I don't need to send this to you. Okay.
I'm up. No.
I told you.
Out of all the great things that women have done on this planet,
right?
Okay. Let's say women across the board. Out of all the great things women have done on the planet, this is what you want.
So now, suppose, like, even after reading that, right? Even after reading all of what I read, I still don't understand the point of this shit, except to get on somebody's motherfucking nerves and to placate the exact people who will act like this means something. It means abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
Mission accomplished.
Exactly. Banana.
I'm at the lose all part, dog.
And
I'm at the lose part
yet again. Who the fuck is in charge around here? Because I'm telling you, it just continues to happen over and over and over and over again, looking foolish every single time. I don't even give a fuck about her weight, because we know most black women are fucking overweight. I said that. I meant that.
Facts.
But to put this into Times Square, as a person who regularly used to travel to New York, this is the last thing I want to see. This doesn't do a fucking thing for me. I would rather them fight to keep the Black Museum in DC open, because from what I understand, they might be closing it. Fight for that shit. Fight to keep, there's a lot of good, valuable information in that place. That's more important than this dumb shit. Definitely gonna teach you more than having this fucking statue, because I can hear him now. I'm trying to find it on Instagram. It's representation. Represent my ass. What more do you need? You're being represented by Sexy Red and Sukiyana and all this Lululemon bitches. All that stupid shit is the representation.
Motherfucking AOC, Kamala, Joyce Reed, Ebony K.
Yeah.
You have I'm telling you, I'm going to, you know what?
Calm down for a second. Ms. AB, thank you. She said, folks are laughing at Black women as a whole. Exactly. And they don't see it. And just let this shit go through like it's all like normal. And you put a whole statue up here to last for 3 weeks, another waste of money, maybe a month, another waste of money. They could have been again working on making sure that museum stays open.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna walk away from it. As beautiful as a Black woman are, the best looking woman I've seen in my whole entire life have been Black women. I'm talking about I'm gonna take my paycheck and I'm gonna use your bank account, and that's where the bread gonna go. Stunner. The desirability scale is off. How could you be the most gorgeous woman on the planet, but the desirability scale is on the negative side of it? It's your attitude. How could you see this and think this is okay?
Right. I agree with you.
If they took Halle Berry and molded it, cool. They got some joint that's big bodied with no up tops. How the
because as long as she big, they're gonna take it. But as soon as somebody says that your ass is big, they're gonna be offended by it. That's the even worser, and I said worser, part about this foolishness. As soon as someone says your ass is big, they're gonna be fucking offended, but all proud of this shit right here. Because I don't care about what she looks like. I'm just saying overall, this is just stupid. It helps nothing. It resolves nothing. It's gonna teach kids nothing.
Dog, my granny, my mother, my aunt is a Black woman, dog. This has zero representation of that. What are we really locking into?
Appeasement. They like to be acting like somebody's thinking about them, so then that makes them happy. Oh, I'm getting something. What? Like, well, hold on. Like Ms. AB said, hold on. Ms. AB said, none of them represent me. I am my own person. Thank you, hon. You don't represent me because I'm not this stupid. This is why y'all don't represent me, because I'm not this dumb as a box of motherfucking rocks. And I didn't have to go to college to know that this means absolutely nothing. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money, energy, and effort. Y'all want it. Y'all so excited about it. It changes nothing.
If I could make you feel
absolutely
good,
nothing.
Make you feel good.
You don't have to do it. Yeah. That temporary feeling. Yeah, to feel good.
You feel good like, now. So it's all what, right? But tomorrow you're still gonna get the same issue.
Exactly. Nothing has changed.
I told you about bread. I told you what bread and circus was made for. I told y'all bread and circus was specifically made to quell people down and not make people think about the real. I'm messy. I'm literally gonna jump out my own window. For me, I'm gonna jump out my own window.
I'm gonna need you not to jump out your own window.
Is this real?
This is real, from what I understand. J Dub, thank you, honey, said hashtag straight utterly hilarious. Times over, you crazy. Prince
They
said,
even picked the baddest joint on the planet. They ain't picked Naomi Campbell. They ain't went and did Cleopatra. They ain't did Halle Berry. They ain't do Sanaya Lathan. They ain't do who the fuck? Who is this person?
I think it does. Somebody said it's not Letitia James, I think, but I feel like it looks like her. Let me say it favors her. Let me say that.
I'm done. I am done.
Shout out to Prince. He said now they're out here giving big.
This is amazing.
Stop this. Giving big back statues. Colors out here celebrating an angry black and overweight baby mama. Where they do that at and why?
I would never comprehend the love of foolishness, though. I would never comprehend it. I'm sorry. I apologize to nobody, but I would never comprehend the love of foolishness.
Over and over and over again. It's never ending. It's a never ending amount of fucking foolishness, honestly. And it's fools agreeing to the foolishness, and then we'll turn around and say that it's fucking white supremacy. What the fuck does that have to do with this foolishness right here? Wolfpack said, I want Claire Huxtable as a representative. I would have rather.
She would have been who said that?
Wolfpack.
Hold on, where my button at? Yes. If you want to represent, what about Winnie Mandela? There's so many more black women than to take a rat from fucking Harlem and I can't do it, dog.
Shout out to Fa. He said, we are the easiest people to be finessed by empty token trinkets. That's what it is. And shout out to RBN. Colors love to be scammed. This means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And
my blood pressure high as shit right now.
It's just going to piss people off like Trinidad. And it ain't going to push no message forward. It ain't going to help nobody. And a bunch of biatches is just running around here trying to act like it means something. It means absolutely nothing. Shout out to 1.2. Thank you.
Tyre say Oprah. Tyre, stop. Tyre, stop.
Death Note, of course. Cheeks. Back to the topic because he ain't shit. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for being here. Not Oprah, though. Maybe that is who that. No, because she got braids. Oprah never had braids, from what I understand. But
Oprah's
I told you.
Oprah not jacking black people, bro.
Huh? No, absolutely not.
She's jacking like Robin, but
only the ones that she thinks are okay. That's all.
We are jacking them like Robin them, but she ain't. Dog.
Oh my God! You see Reaper? I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. No. I can't stand y'all. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to show you that I knew you would like that.
Now I gotta go. I gotta relieve this tension.
No.
That's not even a. I don't comprehend it, bro. I can't. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. Yo, who is proud of this? Do you have that? Do you have that video?
The video of what?
People jacking this.
I was looking it up on IG. Give me a second. Keep talking.
How could this ever be the represent? Since when? Why's her hand on her hips?
Because that's attitude.
Because she's rude.
It's okay to say it for this purpose, but any other time it's racist. Don't forget.
Black women are rude. Oh my God. We just talked about when KS was talking about image.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Y'all proud of it. This is y'all should tear that shit down immediately. Y'all proud to have fucking attitudes. So I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. Watch. As soon as I put my papers in, I retire. I'm done. I am done. I'm literally gonna leave the planet.
Damn, not leave the planet. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. Let me show you.
This. They interviewed her on the news. A white woman said it was okay. Stop playing, bro.
Wait, what did he say? A
I
white
said a white woman said yes to this.
They interviewed her on the news. Of course they did. Of course one did, child. Ms. AB said the goal is to keep people outraged. Folks are stupid. Stupid with a capital ST. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stupid, AB.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always be outraged if this is what the fuck they portray my sister at. If they would portray my granny and my mother and my auntie, I'm always go hammers for that shit for sure.
Your mother.
Who?
Your mother. That's how you say it.
Don't talk like you're not me. Don't talk like me.
You're rubbing off on me.
Racist.
Anyway.
Hey, that was wild. That was wild.
All right, I'm gonna play this. This is from Everyday Media. I don't know who the hell this is, but it says stunning 12-foot bronze statue of Black woman unveiled in Times Square. So I'm gonna play it, but then I'm gonna read some of these comments. Oh, ain't no sound. Okay, well, you get a better look. Oh, are these people taking pictures in front of it? There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Big head fuck. Blockhead fuck. I would have started burning that shit. I would have been in jail for sure.
I don't know who Everyday Media is, but somebody's laughing. Somebody said we need to destroy this. Oh, finally, a real American statue that doesn't represent colonizers funded by our European imperialist forces and their descendants who inherited, Lord have mercy, their powers. Well done, Americans. Keep up the good fight. Us Europeans should learn from these kind of people, not the other ones, the bootlicking ones. Make America great, finally. I wish we could hear it. Closet racists have entered the chat. More of an insult than anything. Looks black to me. We all hate you. Ooh, Lord, what the F is that? Tear this bullshit down.
This is amazing.
Nobody needed a statue of Lizzo. Oh no, Lizzo out here taking strays. Shout out to Jay. He said that statue giving who gonna check.
This is amazing.
He said who gonna check me, boo.
I'm not laughing with the alien.
Prince said, wonder if they would also support a Pookie.
Alien is probably one of the funniest people. You know,
oh my God, they might. They just might.
The alien is funny. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Just browsing said the Black community turned their back on him because he dated white women. Who, the dude on the screen? Who talking about? Shout out to Live from New York. He said, what in the coonery did I walk in on? Shout out to you. We just looking at the new statue in your city. You ain't hear about it? Well, wait. Live from New York, this over in your city, boo. It's a newly erected, my bad, statue of a Black woman, a full-figured, inclusive Black woman in Times Square that everybody's so excited about taking pictures of. It's only up until the 17th, so you better get down there and take your picture. Tony said, I wonder how many baby daddies that statue got. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Who said that?
It's Tony.
That's good.
I cannot. Shout out to all of y'all that made it through.
Oh, y'all can make me laugh about this shit when I'm pissed off. I promise you, I'm cooking inside, but okay. Y'all win.
Well, what you think gonna happen later when you bring it up?
I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not, because it's probably gonna be some of these same assholes in there.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Black Couch, thank you, hun. The artist is a Tether from the UK. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no, 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 no.
What's your name?
I can't do it.
Drop the name. Drop the name. Drop the name. Drop the name.
Name of what?
The artist.
Oh.
The artist who made this shit.
I think
And look, stop. Pause it. Go back to the choir.
to the oh, okay, hold on. You can't rewind on Instagram.
You could pause on Instagram.
Yeah, that's why I gotta wait for it to come back around. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm about to get on your heels too. I'm about to make a statue.
Are you not?
Go. A
What?
little bit more. Boom. I see why they singing. I see why they singing.
Because they're all big.
Yep. They resemble that fucking thing. Fuck them.
That one is a baby, Trinidad. Stop this.
Who's a baby?
The little girl with the shortest skirt on is a baby.
Let me make it full screen.
Logical, there is no sound, or it's not working for me. You want it bigger?
Oh, that's number 2?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Rude.
This big kid, she's a big fucking kid. I'm supposed to not say she's a big.
Because your kid isn't big, so now you're gonna hate on other big kids. That's rude.
Because my kid not big?
Yes.
No, my kid healthy as shit. My baby slim frame. I'm talking about slim frame, healthy, like
I just
like
said
me.
she's not big.
Huh?
I just said she's not big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you
That's
should.
what I said. So because your kid is not big, you want to hate on the big kids. That's MSG. That's racist.
Fuck it, we in there.
You said F them kids that are fat.
Yeah,
I'm done with you.
because they parents should be on their fucking heels.
Huh?
Their parents should be on the heels about not being big and being healthy.
I can't. Shout out to NTAT. He said millions of black women are getting. I'm not reading that. Thank you, hun.
Yeah.
I can't. But listen, Couch said the statue reads, "I'm gonna tell you." That's what it looks like.
It's so abrasive. It's the worst image
That's
ever.
what it looks like. Tell me that.
When I've seen the most compassion from a black woman my whole life.
Right.
Most love. The most. Dog, I'm done. I can't.
He didn't know I was gonna bring this up. I said I'm gonna bring up a topic for you, and I know you're gonna have a fit.
This
Just
is
get.
amazing.
I said, just get ready. I was right. If I don't know him, nobody does.
This is a full setup, bro. She set me. I had no clue what this was, to be honest. On the pre-bro conversation, she's like, "Hey, I got you." I'm like, "All right, cool." She's like, "I'm sending the link right now." She's like, "But stand by. I got one thing that you don't know about." I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." I'm thinking it was gonna be some ratchet, Lululemon, some. I want the free stuff.
If I keep doing when I keep doing this, I'm gonna bring a little bit more seriousness to the lunch conversations, okay?
No, I'm done with you.
We bullshit all the time, right? We bullshit all the time. So
This is amazing.
I gotta try to bring some seriousness to lunch at least. Shut up.
Dog. My brain don't work that way, man.
Shout out to Prince. He said, keep that big back statue away from the Wall Street Bull. She might try to adult wrestle it or cook it. You ain't shit. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to
Talking about Marilyn Lynch.
He said they should have went to Disney. Goodbye, sir. No. We're not getting me in trouble at lunch. Mona D, shout out to Mona. She said, Trent and Michonne, did y'all see the black man going viral on TikTok saying that Patton should be charged with child abuse for letting their kids become big bags? No.
I agree.
Did you see?
If you raising a child, children have issues. No, I didn't see it. No.
Okay.
I'm saying you in charge of your child. You in charge of your child health.
They can't even keep their kids from stealing and beating people up. We're supposed to think that they give a fuck about their food.
This is amazing.
While buying tacos.
This is amazing.
I never even heard of
Takis, bro.
Huh?
They're my taki.
I don't eat that shit. I just know that when we was going over the food stamp stuff, tacos was big time.
No, Takis. Takis.
Child, it doesn't matter. It's bullshit.
I had to tell my baby no. No, we're not. You're not. I'm not jacking that.
Exactly.
I told her no. I'm not jacking it. So I'm not going to spend my dollar on it.
Right. They wanted complaining way back before they changed the food stamp rules that they needed food and showed their refrigerator and shit full of tacos. Child. Leave me alone. Anyway, Drega, appreciate you. That statue loves the color purple and 2BTV.
Where Jamaican has that?
Shout out to Mr. Wombat. He said that statue waiting to talk with the man.
Draga's a Jamaican like a motherfucker, dog.
For real? I'm not even sure because of the name. Because of the name. That's why you said that.
Draga's a fucking Jamaican.
Shout out to Live from New York. He said should have put the statue in. Goodbye, sir. You are trying to get me in trouble. I want Live from New York to go down to Times Square and take a picture in front of it and send it to me. That's what I want.
Yo. Bird too. Bird is in NY.
Who's Bird?
Bronze Bird.
Oh,
Bronze Bird is in NY.
Well, if Bronze Bird come through tonight, make sure you tell him that he need to go and do the same thing.
I'm gonna get on his heels right now.
Before
y'all don't burn that shit down.
Before it comes down on the 17th. It couldn't even make it to Juneteenth. That's how dumb that is. That they didn't even leave it up through Juneteenth. You're taking it down 2 days before Juneteenth.
Chef G rappers a Yardman. He's a Jamaican too.
Look like it in
that. You had a couple of foreigners in there.
We like tethers over here.
Yardman.
I like tethers.
Respect.
Most of them anyway. Some of them I question.
This is amazing.
Rude. Reba said, talk to us, Messi 2025. Messi talked down like those Spanish people saying football team name. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Yo, I ain't been saying tacos for years with y'all. Now all of a sudden, this tether said something. Now y'all coming for me. Man, I have been saying it like that for 2 years. Y'all never said shit.
Yo, it's called taco.
This nigga starts now all of a sudden, y'all ain't shit.
Yo, Kennard, what up, my boy? Big salute, G.
Shout out to Kennard DJ. Jay, thank you, honey. He said statue got evicted. Now, goodbye. This stream is over. I went an hour and 15 minutes. I'm about to log out of work. And we ain't got nothing to talk about around here.
Alien be hitting, bro. Alien is probably one of the funniest people.
Jay Gray.
I call him Alien. So when I see him in the chat, I just press Alien on my Alien emoji and I say, "What up?" That's it. He's
in here forever.
He's a terror dog. He's funny.
He definitely is. He's
of the meter funny.
Tony said, "Tacos sounds like sexual harassment."
Amazing.
Can't see. Shout out to Prince. He said Juneteenth call, take it down before my day. Y'all take that shit down before the real black holiday come through. Yo, that's the best thing that came out of 2020 was Juneteenth for me. Another day off from work. Woo! I just gotta find some place to be. That's it. That's
y'all get Juneteenth up. Oh, it became federal.
Yep.
It is federal.
Yep. I get it off. I don't know about nobody else.
No, it's federal. But I think it's weird too, because I think if you have federal ties, you have to do it. So like McDonald's won't be closed, if that makes sense to you.
No, yeah, no, they won't be.
They don't have federal tie. They privatized, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you have federal links, then yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I need to get that, Kev G. You get it off. Ain't that what you just said, Trinidad?
What? Get what off?
I don't know. I'll have to pull it and see how I want to use it. You want to play with me? I'll play. We can play with each other. Okay?
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
You just said you get it off. Kev G pointed it out to me so that I can clip it. I'm just like,
yeah, I get it off.
You keep playing with me. I'm playing with you.
I get it off and on.
This is amazing.
Round and round, round and round. I get it off.
Shout out to Logical. She said you miss Chris chat. He said the die don't work the same for the statue. Oh no, did I miss a super chat? Thank you so much.
Who the fuck said that?
Well, Logical just now said it, but she said somebody else said it.
Dog.
That's why being in the chat is half.
This is amazing.
Being in the chat is half of the damn battle. Shout out to the chat. Always, always, always on point. People come in and say that all the time. Your chat is the best. Your chat is the best. Shout out to the chat, as always. Even at lunch at the last minute.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Y'all could be catching shit that I don't even be catching, child. Shout out to Wombat. He said statue is looking for Jermaine to remind him it's all his fault. Yo, definitely. It's always Jermaine's fault. I can't. I'm done with y'all. I'm done.
There's so much clips in this. It's not even funny. It's so many clips in this. It's not even funny. Yo. I never seen a statue get roasted in my life. Yo, and I'm not even mad anymore.
Good.
I'm not even mad.
Good. You won't be jumping out the window.
Dog, this shit. Oh. Y'all are good.
Yes, they are. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming
Go
through.
back to that one that a logic hit. What was that?
Amazing.
It don't work.
You asked for it. Yo, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I didn't even see this. Here, Reaper playing with each other. How he play with you, Messy. I can't take y'all. And then CDT play with each other. What am I listening to? Child, I don't know. I don't know. Jay said, statue in Times Square seeking child support. Uh-oh.
I'm glad my lawyers are in the building. I'm glad my lawyers are in the building.
Oh, the couch, black couch. Listen, what is this?
Debt. The only one I'm missing is Blade. My 4 law dogs. That's it.
Anyway, I'm done with you. Thank you for stopping through.
Oh my God. Yo. She said the diet don't work the same for the stand. I'm done. Yo, that was it. That's it, dog.
Somebody gonna come through and be mad. I already know. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you.
Who's the DOD character you mentioned earlier before I close? I'm trying to comprehend it.
That's the one that's always tagging me in shit that I did the video for, saying, basically that I'm a white supremacist.
Oh, he's the one that called you white supremacist.
For the most part, yeah.
You got a channel?
Do I have his channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have a channel?
Yeah.
I send it to him.
Send it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to see the angles. That's all.
Okay.
I ain't got no stick for buddy.
He's a pro-black. And if you don't believe, pro-blacks, then you're everything under the sun. So.
Oh, so
you know they don't like me.
Well, you're not likable as a person. But.
I'm not likable as a person.
No.
I'm not likable as a person.
Nah, all them views and all them people that come here and listen to you, you're not likable. Clearly, that's why your channel's a failure, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what it is.
Dickhead. What the fuck are they talking about, bro?
Shout out to Uncle Rick. Excuse me, sliding on in. Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all, I'm done. I gotta go. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to everybody that donated today. Please hit the like button if you have not. Shout out to Trinidad for taking time out of his day to come and talk to us. Our first lunch with Messi. I gotta come up with a better title than that. Y'all help me out.
That's just ass.
Huh?
It should be called midday meal with Messi.
Midday meal with Messi.
Lunch is the midday meal.
Messi's midday meal. I like that. I'm about to take that statue and use it as the thumbnail for this daggone show.
Don't put my face with that statue.
I'm not. I'm gonna put the statue as the thumbnail for this.
I don't want to be recognized with that statue. You find something else.
Whose channel is this again? I'm sorry. What? All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all at tonight on Full Drinking and Half Thinking. What time?
We going at 8 Eastern, dog. You already know how we get down, gang.
Be on time.
Who gonna be on time?
You need to be on time.
No, you be on time.
I'm always on time. What you talking?
The freak part? No, we're not doing freak part. Oh, Messi, you popping up tonight?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Of course.
You shooting with me tonight?
No. I'll be in the chat. You want me to, I can, but I'm just saying I'll be there.
Oh, Reaper said freak part, so I thought I missed something.
No. He just being a freak. Shout out to
No, you don't talk to him like that.
He stays on my ass just as much as you.
He's a 3-star general.
The only person
He's a 3-star general. You say
much off of my ass than you is Reaper. That's it.
So I'm number one, then Reaper?
Yes.
So what happened to Death Note?
Death Note is number 1.2, but I'm just talking about every time you got to be like, I'm your motherfucking ass. From that perspective, it's you and it's Reaper.
I don't sound like that.
You do sound like that.
Pretty brown eyes.
Go ahead.
No, you're not finna cut me. Fuck you. Bye.
I got everything I need, boo. I got everything I need. Shut up to Prince. He said, we went from BBL Drizzy Summer to Big Back Summer. Oh, no. I'm done with y'all. Goodbye. We are done. I will see y'all tonight.
Bro.
All right. Bye.
Tonight I'm gonna